Hi, my name is Michael Lawrie. This is Existing Product Research for Product Design and Development course. And let's get started. So the overview of the product is the Remotion Knee by DREV. This product is a prosthetic knee available to amputees in developing countries that cannot afford a high price replacement. While there is an emphasis on affordability, the product still offers amazing technology and constant upgrades and improvements, usually influenced by the recipients to ensure a better product for future users. This is an idea to keep in mind towards the end in regards to competition. So overview of the company, DREV. DREV has a simple, explainable goal to close the quality healthcare gap for underserved populations by designing and delivering medical technologies. DREV owns the research, design, and development of their products, another important idea to keep in mind. By then partnering with industry leaders such as universities and nonprofit foundations, they are able to manufacture and scale for maximum impact. With world-class market-driven and user-obsessed products, DREV is able to make a lasting contribution to those in need. And to the right is one of DREV's projects for newborn health, specifically addressing Janus treatment. This is just one of their products that they have created, but for now, the uh, Remotion Knee is one of their most important products that they're pushing. Development history and introduction of the product. I focused on need, design, delivery, and impact. DREV determined a need for prosthetic replacements regarding customer segments of amputees in low resource settings. Modern prosthetics are prohibitively expensive, typically costing thousands of dollars. Depending on location, most amputees do not have access to a prosthetics clinic for their needs. The focus on design was centered on high performance, specifically ideas of durability, water resistance, lightweight, high range of motion, and universal fitting. These are all ideas that are conducive to craft. To accelerate the Remotion Knees delivery, DREV created partnerships with top tier prosthetic providers. These providers have established distribution channels and location expertise. As their unique value proposition, clinics that partner with DREV gain access to modern design and developed engineering capabilities while still providing special patient care. DREV's Remotion Knee has such an impact that there has been 7,351 successful fittings. And to the bottom left, you can kind of see the progression from version 1, 2, and 3, how different they are, and how progressive it really is. Regarding innovative features, through research and development of industrial design, the best model Remotion Knee provides a 165 degree of range, enabling kneeling, squatting, and biking. To reduce noise while walking, the materials used provide a noise dampening feature. The prosthetic can withstand humid and wet climates without rusting or swelling. But the basis for the product is on costs, retailing for $80, which is a very important key metric, substantially lower than a lot of other prosthetics on the market. So some research on the consumer need, according to Phil Stevens, MED, of ONP.com, he identified the problem and said the small percentage of people with disabilities in low-income countries who have access to rehabilitation services, 3% according to estimates, further aggravates this disparity. Specific to prosthetic rehabilitation, recent estimates suggest that there are roughly 30 million people in low-income countries who need prostheses. DREV determined that 80% of the world does not have access to prosthetic devices. Existing low-cost needs present significant limitations to mobility. If available, affordable prosthetic leg systems typically use single-axis knee joints similar to a door hinge. While walking, particularly on rough terrain, single-axis knee joints are unstable and can buckle, leading to a sudden and dangerous loss of balance. Remotion aims to resolve this. The solution also addresses sensitive user issues such as critical quality and bandwidth problems with local manufacturing through injection molding for mass production. So the three things I hit on were availability to 30 million people, as well as a mechanical problem due to loss of balance, and also the critical quality for manufacturing. And now regarding competition, there were thousands of competitors, but I wanted to hit on just two that were very different from each other as well as from DREV. So, a leg to stand on. The mission of a leg to stand on is to offer children who have lost their limbs in traumatic accidents or suffer from congenital limb disabilities the physical capabilities to access the opportunities and self-esteem earned through education, work, and mobility. Also, there is Oshore. The Oshore Power Knee is the only motor-powered computer knee joint that provides active motion and superior powered stance stability to replace lost muscle function, enabling users to go further. The PowerLogic Workbench software enables prosthetists and physical therapists to give patients visual feedback during training as well as to log and report on user performance and prosthetic use for better reimbursement documentation. So I have competition continued. There are many competitors to Remotion's knee prosthetic, but it depends on the context, as RREV is a nonprofit that builds products and connects customers with services. That's basically what RDEV is. Their business model displays a unique niche. If the prosthetic companies are for-profit or non-profit, this can dictate the competitor landscape, as in company missions are different or can be working towards similar worldwide goals. The materials used and the features of the prosthetic will determine the cost of reduction and retail sale, which seems to be a high factor in knee prosthetics. However, Remotion seems to be a company that has a product with outstanding features for such a low cost and a system of MVP improvements based on previous users, not usually found in other competitors. With their evolved product, they continue to provide a service to disadvantaged amputees by promoting the prosthetic to open clinics. So regarding the competition, there were just thousands of companies, either distinguished through nonprofit or profit, anything from a charitable company that works with children who are disadvantaged to a Canadian manufacturing that has computer chips within the knee device. So there's a lot of different types of competition, but it all kind of needs to be distinguished to completely be developed and analyzed. So to further examine, these are my references of where I did some research. Hope you enjoyed my presentation, and thanks again.